Welcome back to Just Fun Stuff. It is day 59 here on Funland, but before we get started, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Funland. We have an exciting day today planned. We are doing a viewer request. So at Hello Lindsay asked that we try and build a treehouse. So I went and I did a tutorial, and I think I've come up with a pretty good treehouse. We'll see how it's gonna turn out. So let's head down to our area and get started. All right, heading past our festival area and over to this area where we have a lot of things set out. This is gonna be a fairly large build. Like I said, I went onto Pinterest, which linked me to a YouTube tutorial, which I will leave in the description for anyone else to check out. This is my attempted take on that, so I hope at Hello Lindsay is impressed. First and foremost, I need to get this snowball out of my way. All right, set it over here, we're good to go. All right, so our build is going to start where I have put this one pillar, and we are going to do a 10x6 platform. So with that being said, let's get started with our Island Designer app. Perfect, we are all set. So basically, first things first, to make it accurate as I can, I'm going to map out my 10x6. So obviously this pillar is 1. We have 2. We'll have 2. And then so on, so forth. Okay, and done. Now that we have our 10x6 mapped out, we're gonna go ahead and fill it in. Okay, we have our base done. Now it's just fill in. Okay, we are now done the main platform for our treehouse. Next step is go up top. We are gonna lay down some wood planking to make the top look like a wooden floor. So for that, we're gonna use obviously a custom design, and the one that I picked out is just a very simple wood plank, and we're just gonna cover the entire thing in this wood planking. Okay, we have our platform now covered in our wood planks, so it kind of resembles a wooden floor, which is what we're going for. I left this one spot bare for a reason. Some people, when doing this style of treehouse build or treehouse facade, they use a ramp or stairs or some way to get in. I'm just gonna go old school, and I'm gonna dig out a notch, and that's where you're gonna have to use your ladder to get up and down old school like. So I just didn't put any tile there for now, because at some point I will be digging it out. Now, next things is we need to create a fencing type look to border around the top of our tree fort, tree house, I guess, if you want to call it. So basically what we're going to use are a lot of log stakes. We're going to use the long log couches as the front to make it look like a fence. So eventually I will find these in my pile of everything I have laid out. There's a lot of little elements that go into this. There's one of them. There we go. Okay, so hi Hazel, up with our ladder, and we're going to place 4 of the extra long sofas facing with the back towards us and along this side. We're gonna start here and work our way. There's our first one, and I'm gonna push it all the way to the edge. Perfect. Okay, so we have our fence section put up. No, we're not sitting, Poppy. She wants to sit so bad. Next up is our log stakes. So we're gonna grab a few of those and we're gonna use those on the side. Again, most of everything you're gonna see you can find in the tutorial as well. I changed up a few things to kind of make it my own, but I will link the bio, like I said, so that you can definitely go and check it out. All right, let's go up top and start putting down some of these log stakes and creating our look. Don't tell me there's no room when I know there's room. There we go. Perfect. Okay, and then I'm just gonna place them not perfectly, but just kind of up and down the sides. All right, so we have our log stakes put up. I'm purposely leaving this blank. We will get back to that after. I'm gonna put more log stakes over here, again creating that look of kind of a fence. Okay, so we've kind of got a smish-mosh of fence going on here. Up next, we're gonna start our facade for our actual house. Some people use the loft bed with desk, and I was originally gonna do that. But I thought for me, I'm gonna use a stall because I like the sloping roof and I like that I can create it in a dark wood color and I can cover it with panels. I think it just looks really neat. So that's what I'm gonna use. Again, use whatever you think looks neat. That's the fun of this. So we're gonna customize our stall. It should be in here somewhere. Perfect. So, dark brown, that is what we want. I love the red roof. I think it's so cute. Perfect, we customized our stall. We're gonna continue customizing 2 panels to go in front of it to create that facade of kind of leafy vines. So, we're gonna go with a custom design. And all these designs, I just went to Able Sisters and pulled off their little kiosk. So really easy for anybody to get. I'm gonna use lattice on the house, I think. So we're gonna go with that. And I'm gonna need 2 of these panels to cover that stall. Customize a panel, 1 more. Actually, I think I'm gonna put a couple more log stakes along the back first. I didn't think of that. I'm just gonna grab a few more if I have a few more. Then at this point, I'm going to start by putting our stall up. So let's go grab that. Place item. Perfect. And that's exactly what I'm looking for. Just plain old stall, and this is where the lattice work panels come in. We're going to trick it into looking perfect, like kind of a treehousey fort look. This item, we're gonna push it into place. Fantastic. I know what you're thinking. This doesn't look like anything yet. Trust in the process. I promise you it will. Next, I'm going to kick out some of our design here because we're gonna plant some actual trees around it, and that's what's gonna give the look of treehouse up in the air. So go ahead and grab some trees, plant them. Instantly looks better. Let's kick out another spot. Let's dig up a tree. Plant. That looks awesome. I'm very happy with that. Ah, not my stall. Gonna have to re-put up my stall because it's being difficult, but that's okay. First things first, I'm gonna put a tree back here actually. So let's kick out a spot. Let's dig up and plant a tree. Hopefully it'll let me. No, I didn't think it would. That's okay. No big deal. I'm just gonna go back to my custom. Wood plank. Fill that one in. Then we're gonna scratch up one right there. And we'll plant a tree right behind where I want to be. Perfect. Okay, that works. And then with that being said, now we'll put the stall back up if I can find it. There we go. Now we're getting that kind of treehousey in the woods look that I'm going for. Going to put log stakes that I found right here. Perfect. Over here, I'm gonna put a cypress plant if I can find it. There we go, and that kind of covers up our area a little bit. Over here, I'm going to put a pirate barrel if I can find it. And then push it over. Perfect. Also giving that facade. I'm actually thinking I want to put a plant on top of that. I might run and grab one after. I'm going to hop down. All of my little villagers are down here having a little party. What we're going to work on now, before we do any more decorating, is our front. We're going to create panels for that as well. So I'm going to grab a bunch of simple panels. I don't know exactly how many I'm going to need. I'm just going to make a bunch. Oh. Julia wants to chat. What a surprise to see you, my dear. Oh, and speaking of surprises, I have a reaction I'd like to teach you. Thanks, Julia. You know how life has a way of catching us off guard? The amazed reaction is for those times. Behold. What? There's a sale at Timmy's shop and I'm missing it? Say it isn't so, Sunshine. She's so cute. Thanks, Julia. Okay, so amidst our building, we've learned a reaction. Gotta love our villagers. All right, next thing is customizing panels. Like I said, I don't know how many we're gonna need, so I'm just gonna make a bunch. And they're all gonna be custom. Like I said, I found the designs at Able Sisters, and I'm gonna use this type of lattice that's really leafy to cover the bottom, so I'm gonna do that for all of them. Okay, with that being said, we're gonna move some of our stuff we don't need. Here we go, and we're just going to cover the front of this in those panels. Beautiful. I'm gonna knock out this section now that I'm gonna use for my ladder. Wonderful. Oh, there's our balloon. Let's grab it just because it's here, and we all know how I feel about balloons. Got it. Okay, so this is where we're at so far. We have our up top, we have the actual treehouse looking area, we have the front facade done. Now it's a matter of putting in accessories and decorations, so let's get to work on that. Okay, so I'm gonna start right here, and I'm gonna start with a log bench that I have somewhere hidden in here. There we go. Place that. Oh, shovel is not helpful. Can I? No, Poppy. Don't sit on it. There we go. We're just gonna push it into place. I'm gonna put, if I have room, a tree standee right here. I know I have one. There's so much stuff in my pockets, it's ridiculous. There we go. Place item. Perfect. Then I'm going to place... I should have a log stool somewhere. I may not. It might be in with my... Oh, there it is. Place that because I think it's cute. I want to place another pirate barrel over here. Place item. There, that looks cute. Alright, I'm happy with that. I'm just checking to see more standees. I'm gonna want to use those. Over here, if possible, I want to put grass standee. I don't know if it's gonna let me move it at all. It's not. I might actually put the tree standee up here. That might work better, and then I'll fill down there with some other plants and stuff that I have. So let's see if it lets me do the tree. It does, okay, but not exactly where I want it. That works, okay. I like that. Then we can put tree standee behind it. There, now we're getting somewhere. That looks cute. I would love to put a telescope maybe over here if it'll let me. And it will. That makes me happy. Let's see if I can turn it though. There we go. I like that better. So it's pointing outwards. Very, very cute. Let's put some lanterns if it's gonna let me. Didn't think you were going to, but I was gonna try. Maybe over here. There we go. That looks good. And I'm gonna put one over here as well. Very cute. On top of our pirate barrel, I think I have a plant over at the garden shop. I'm gonna run over there and grab that, and I will be right back. There we go. Place item. Perfect. I think that looks good. Very happy with the way that turned out. I think over on this side, we need a little friend. If I can find him. Garden gnome. Keeps telling me there's no room to place anything, but I know there's room. There we go. He's so cute. Over here, I'm going to put my moss ball. There we go, to fill it up. That looks great. Go down. We're gonna put some trees up, some plants. Kind of fill it in. There we go. I have a paper lantern I'm gonna put over here. That looks good. I think over here we need some fake grass. That looks so good. I am so happy with the way this is turning out. This looks perfect. I'm so happy right now. I think, yes, I do have more plants. Is it gonna let me? No. Of course you're not gonna let me place anything there. Maybe here? Yes, it did. Okay, more plants. Give it a tropical vibe. But I think, all in all, that's gonna do it. I think I have successfully created the facade of a treehouse. It looks, in my eyes, amazing. I've never done a build like this. I think it turned out really, really well. You can come out, you can hang out with your little gnome friend. The lights will be on at night. I think this looks great. So, with that being said, I'm going to turn off our Island Designer app. And I would say, for our first attempt at making a treehouse, we did really, really well. I think it looks really good. It is my interpretation of a tutorial that I did. Like I said, I'll put the link in the description. At Hello Lindsay, I hope this lives up to your expectations. I think it turned out great. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and we will be back. Bye.